Valuation, well, any one of the 3 or 4 topics today could be a half day or an entire day seminar. Valuation, well, management team is certainly critically important. A number of people have observed that today. At the center of the management team is the entrepreneur. I've worked with many of them. It seems to me that the differentiator between one who succeeds and one who doesn't is an individual that's willing to delegate authority appropriately. And one of the things that you play a role in, but that you should at least delegate, at least in part, to your financial advisors, is the issue of valuing your company. Someone this morning observed that women tend to regard their investments emotionally. I think that is true. Regrettably or not, it is true. And valuation is one of the areas where that tends to be fairly obvious. When you're looking at valuing the company, and the individuals you've heard from today from the financial services companies can certainly lend a little more substance to this, but it's been my observation and my experience that there are 3 primary ways to approach it. You can look at the market and see what kind of guidelines they give you for the industry that you're in. You can also look at the income of your business. In my experience, this is probably the most accurate way because it's evaluating a business based on the present value of the cash they expect to receive. And hopefully, as some of the earlier speakers observed, that will be a realistic assessment and not taking over GE in 5 years. Although based on recent news events, who knows. A third way to do it might be an asset-based situation. And the flaw I find with that, since I'm so frequently involved in examining the crux of the business, what it is that they use to conduct their business, the flaw in an asset-based analysis, in my view, is that one tends to associate the cost of developing that intellectual capital with its value in the marketplace. And they may, and in many instances, represent 2 very, very different numbers. So there are a lot of approaches to valuation. It is one factor among many that prospective investors look at.